What up, y'all? So, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I don't know. I just, feeling really discouraged right now. And it's like, I don't know, half of me, I don't want to be this whole channel of just oh, boo-hoo and stuff. But then the other half of me is maybe sometimes it does help to see people in their kind of real moments, if you will. I don't know. I just, I'm really struggling with this calling that he's put on me. I'm seriously, I don't know. I feel like I'm just hanging on by half of a thread. And I'm honestly terrified. The thing is, I've been feeling this way for a while now. I'm just struggling with it so much. I can't seem to make the content that he's asking me to make. And I mean, I seriously can't seem to make it. I'm talking months of trying. And I don't know, I'm just beyond, I don't know. And I don't want to say he's not providing, but I don't quite understand. I feel like something has shifted. And it's frustrating. Because right now I'm charging up a phone charger at the Starbucks here because I don't have power at the house or at the apartment, and it takes so long to charge. After this, I'll charge up the phone directly. Anyway, that's all irrelevant. I don't know, I just feel like everything is truly falling apart, you know? Where was I? I have to go to the gas station, but I'm gonna just have to ask someone for money. And I feel so silly, you know? And it's a car coming, I feel awkward. If they park, I'm gonna be terrified. Oh no. I'm only saying that just because I have that stuff charging. I hope it's not an employee. Okay, well, anyway. So I have to go get gas, and I'm just gonna have to ask someone. And that's... I'm not saying it's oh, he'll come through, someone will... I know they will, but it's humiliating. And I don't know if he's trying to humble me. I don't feel like it is, though, because before, I was finding random, money. Not a lot, but enough to sustain me. And now, I prayed about it. I literally didn't go anywhere for a whole week. Over a week. Because I was so scared to ask someone at the gas station. And I don't know. I'm just kind of I don't know. I don't know what to think. And the thing too is, it's not like they give me a lot, and it's okay. I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting people to give me $20, but I typically get $5, and, that's literally just over a gallon. And so that's I'm good for 3 days, and then I have to go do it again, and it's not humbling, it's humiliating, I feel when people say God won't shame you, or that's where I don't understand, because this whole experience has honestly been very shameful, especially with dealing with the eviction thing, and then having to go to court. I feel that's on me, because I'm just struggling to do my part so much, but I am trying, and it's so discouraging, when I don't know. It's frustrating too, because I just feel it's not I'm at this point where I'm just so ready to throw the towel in, and I'm kind of angry with God, because I'm not rebelling, I'm not saying to you like, oh, I'm not going to do this thing that you've asked me to do. Instead, I'm just like, I can't seem to do it. Like, physically cannot seem to do it. I have this weight and pressure to come up with this content that I just can't seem to produce. And even with trying to stay mentally kind of above water, you know, like, so I can produce, like, anytime, obviously, when you have any kind of stress or weight of any sort, creativity is the first thing to go, you know, and so it's just really challenging to produce when you are just under so much. I just feel this intense pressure. You know, it's like I'm doing this very backwards because that's how he operates, but at the same time, I don't expect things to come through unless I come through. So I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, you know, he's just not coming through. I'm just discouraged that despite kind of working through the spiritual attacks and working through just all of this, you know, sometimes I don't get home till 2, 3 in the morning out here trying to do as he's asking. I do half at home and then I have to do like kind of the rest in my car. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, that's not really, whatever. I'm not trying to sound like, that's another thing too. I feel like this mixture of like, well, you don't want to block your blessings by complaining. And it's like, well, I'm not really, I mean, yes. I don't know. I guess I have a mixture of feelings with that because it's just like, I don't know. It's like, okay, I just feel like every emotion that I have sometimes, I just have to like shut it down. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I feel like because it's gone on for so long, I feel like I'm been like in a boat and the boat has capsized. I know it's really dramatic. But I feel really just flipped upside down. Like I can't get my footing. I can't get my footing. Like what is what anymore? Like is this Satan? Is this God? Is this like what is happening? And I literally just don't know. I guess like also it's just like I have less than 2 weeks or just about, I don't know. I think just 2 weeks, yeah. On the dot to prove myself, and I'm just like kind of mind blown that even with this crazy amount of pressure, I still can't produce anything. Like I'm going to be living in my car if I can't make this happen. And there's this huge part of me that's like, I'm so scared, like, I don't know. I just don't want to throw the towel in. I really don't. Like, for what? Like, after all of this, like, I've put so much effort and sacrificed so much. And I see other people, like, him coming through because they're able to do their part. So I don't understand. I really don't. And I don't know. And I also feel kind of to a degree, it's like, I worry that he's disappointed in me. And I don't want to throw the towel in because of that, like, element. You know? Like, I don't want him to be disappointed in me. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's like doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same result. And that is nothing, you know? And I do feel like I feel like I can't produce right now just because of the intense pressure. I feel like I was more productive with this when I wasn't pursuing it as a career. Like the days where I just messed around and had my job and was making, normal money and making ends meet, I could produce more. And now that it's like this weight, I don't know. It's like, anyway. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I think I'm more just, if there's other people that he's called you into content, but not even that, just whatever he's called you in, ministry, whatever, and you're struggling, you're not alone. And like, it's hard. So hard. Honestly, mind-bendingly hard. Like, I don't know. I'm like, it's discouraging too when you like really just keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself. And then there's this other part of me that's like, maybe I should just rest. But it's like, no, he didn't ask. I don't feel that he's called me to rest. So I'm just like, I don't even mean like a full 2 weeks or something. I just mean like 2 days. I feel like I only really do 1 day. And then, but even then, I'm still just, my mind is always there. And I try not to. I try to just disengage. But again, I'm human and it's so heavy. And, where was I? I'm sorry if I'm just rambling. I don't know. I hope this helps someone, anyone, now or down the road that is maybe in the same shoes. What was I saying? Rest. Oh. Just to rest my brain. But now it's like, I don't think I can physically do that. Like, I don't think my brain will, like, physically shut off. No matter how much I try and say, stop. He's there. He's got you. All that stuff. Just all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, staying in the Word. Staying in prayer. I just think with 2 weeks hanging over me, I don't see how, I don't know. Okay. Sorry. This is all just kind of a ramble. Anyway, if anyone else is in the same shoes, it's hard. Just not even content, not even, or just any calling. Like, any calling, you know? Like, going into it, I was nervous, very. Because I seen others kind of go through their wilderness, you know. But wow, it's like, it's just hard. It's very hard. It's hard too because everyone thinks I'm crazy. I really don't have any Christian friends, and it's funny because going into this, I felt that he was telling me to remain that way. Because when I came out to this new state and city, I felt, you know, I thought, oh, you know, I should, like, find a church and all that. And I kind of felt him being like, no, I need you to just do this on your own. I don't know if that's just my head, though. Because I think he just needs me to focus on it, you know? So, I have friends that believe in God, but they're not really, you know, like, Christians, you know, or they're, yeah, and that's fine. I just feel so alone. Like, there's literally no one in my court other than God, you know, and that's, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I wish I could edit this too, so you guys don't have to listen to me ramble, but I don't have the juice for it. Yeah, it's just hard because, like, they think genuinely that I'm insane. And that, in a way, pushes me to keep going. Because I know deep down what he told me. And I see what they've experienced. And how he, you know, can move mountains for them. So I'm just like, I know he can do it for me. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know. I just feel like it's me, you know? I can't do it. Right now, I feel like he's asked me to pick a car up, to physically lift a car. And I'm just like trying with all that I have, and I still can't do it. Even asking him for help. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'm like not in the right timing. Maybe he's like, no, that makes no sense. Come out here. He's told me what to do. I'm trying with all my might. It's not happening. I don't know. Okay. I need to shut up. If you made it through this whole thing, you are a saint. Alright. Have a good night or day.